What we have here is possibly something you've heard of before and didn't really know. When you're like, yeah, I got some genius, I got some excellence. We're going to really get into it today. So what you can anticipate is some interactivity, and anything that is an activity online and you'd prefer it to be handwritten is absolutely fine. So just so you have that in advance. So here's what we're going to do. You're here because maybe you're a little curious, or you love a good old workshop to massage the brain waves, or you're feeling the push and pull of time and energy management, where some things that may have worked before no longer work. Maybe you're interested in things like clarity, purpose, fulfillment, self-discovery. And maybe if you're not, you might be a little bored. I'll give you that heads up now. So the flow of this hour will be like this. We'll review the 4 zones, of which genius is just one. We'll do a little interactivity to rediscover what is in your zones already. We'll share, a little bit of sharing, because that always gets people going. And then that'll really be that. Okay. So you'll be able to take what you do today in this session and be very dynamic with it. And it can change and morph over time the more that you look at it. So Laura already introduced me. This is a quick about me. I go by Viki. Please call me that. This is a casual conversation. Laura's going to be watching the chat. If you have any questions, concerns, thoughts, please pop them in there. You can come off mute also and just talk to me while things are happening. That's totally fine. So yeah, I go by Viki. I work with people, teams, and communities to move from tension to intention, essentially, is how I like to view it. So that's the long and short of it with me. So who really cares, right? Like, okay, son of genius, so what? This is really the intersection between your unique talents, passions, and strengths. You already have it. You didn't have to learn it. You didn't have to go to school and get a certificate about it. It's within you already. And this was coined by Gay Hendricks. And I highly recommend his book, The Big Leap, which a lot of these slides come from. So the point of discerning your zones and what aspects of your day-to-day life or your work life or your personal life or your relationships fit into which places allow you to capitalize on your natural abilities. They allow you to find unending inspiration. You don't have to go out and look for it. It generates within you. You can find results that are distinctful and unique to you. Improving your results, your outcomes, giving you your time back, our only real currency, let's be real. And also a good old increasing self-value or worth, confidence, your mental state, and more. Let's face it, we're in a really trying time, set of trying times. And there are a lot of people that are struggling with decreased self-value, decreased confidence, and a variety of aspects of their mental state, dis-ease. So we're going to work toward how can we find stasis. So these are the 4 zones. Simple when you look at them, not so simple in action. The next 4 slides, we're going to cover each of these 4 zones. Then we'll have a little energizer break. We'll go into interactivity. So at this moment, if you're not already pretty settled in, maybe you have a cuppa, okay, maybe your phone's not on D&D yet, doing all those things to set yourself up for success, and all of us in here so we can be present with each other.